Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever ember wanders near.
All right, let's jump into let's do HLC's video. From what I've been told, it's predominantly non you know what. So, there'll be a few moments of it, but we can just let those fly by. But it's predominantly, I guess, HLC, Grandpa Buff, and everyone else being everyone else. So, let's just jump in and let's see what insanity Grandpa Buff is going to bless us with today.
Hey, has anyone seen HLC?
Yeah, he only posted one video last week. Hope he's
True.
okay.
What if his shaggy nuts got stuck in an elevator door and he's just...
Damn it! Oh, God damn it, of course Buff would bring that up. Oh my God, now I'm picturing it in my head of HLC skid marking his fucking nutsack. God damn it! Balls, why did you put that back into my head? I just recovered. I had just fucking recovered from that visual imagery and you put it right back in my head. Damn it!
He's been begging for help for the last couple days. I would say he's starved to death, but, let's be honest. It's gonna take more than a few days for that.
I'm sorry.
God.
I'm here, guys. I was incredibly busy. I was traveling all over the country trying to follow the fat electrician. It was a crazy time.
Oh my,
Really?
it's almost like you can hear him. Help. My balls are stuck in an elevator door.
Not funny, Buff. If you must
Oh,
know,
yes, it is.
I was hopping on a plane, flying to Georgia, then drove to South Carolina, filmed an episode of Habitually Fat.
Isn't everywhere you go technically habitually fat?
Very
God
funny.
damn,
You and I
Buff.
both know that is the show that I do with the Fat Electrician, where we go through different historical sites and museums and stuff. And
Yeah, but HLC, truth in advertising. I'm just saying,
it's been a lot of fun. But God, man, we flew in. I landed at like 10 p.m. We didn't get to the hotel until after midnight, and then I had to be up at like 5:45 to drive to the location in South Carolina. And then we
God.
filmed all day there, and then I drove back to Georgia, hopped on a plane again, flew to El Paso, drove to New Mexico, slept for a couple more hours, then
Holy
went
hell.
to another location in New Mexico, filmed another episode of Habitually Fat, then dropped them both off at the airport, and then went back home and slept for like 16 hours.
Holy. That's like worse than an unsolved live schedule. All that jumping around. Holy crap, HLC. That's a lot of traveling in such a short amount of time. Shit.
Seems like a whole lot of excuses. What a
You can't say that!
joke's on you. I can say whatever the fuck I want. You just have to bleep it out and create a different version for YouTube, because those people haven't come
True.
over and decided to be Pepperbacks yet.
It's so much extra work to do 2 versions, Buff. Just keep it to a minimum. I do enough exclusives over on Pepperbox. Wait. Are you doing what I think you're about to do?
Shit, yes, I am. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about Pepperbox.tv. It's a place with all your favorite creators, including
now
me.
an ad
I'm
read
not
in the
censored.
middle?
I get to say whatever the hell I want, but there's exclusive shows over there, like HLC State of Mind, where it's all of our same characters, except we talk about things that have happened throughout history, and sometimes I drop more racial slurs than YouTube would ever allow.
Shit.
Accurate statement, but I don't think that...
Damn. Oh, shit. I wish that he'd be able to put that on YouTube. I would fucking love to react to that shit. Where he's got all the characters and they're talking about historical events. I would fucking love to react to stuff like that. Holy crap. Damn, I wish you could put sprinkle in an episode here and there on YouTube for the YouTube people. Cause it's like I can't yes, I could get a Pepperbox subscription. Absolutely. That's no problem whatsoever. But I can't, it's pay-gated, so I don't want to show it on stream because I won't show pay-gated content on stream, so I can't react to it on stream. Damn! Damn, that sucks.
That should be a selling point.
Don't fuck up my vibe, homo. And then you have What If with HLC and Chris Cappy, where they go over different what if scenarios throughout history and maybe even in the future. And hey, if we're lucky, we'll get out What If Russia's mom wasn't such a just blazing.
I don't know if people would watch an hour-long video of us just dunking on Russia's mom.
Yes,
That's
we
where
would.
you're wrong. I know I would.
Yes, we
and then
would.
we also have Habitually Fat, where HLC and the Fat Electrician go to various historical sites and museums and get tours and get to experience real-life history. Honestly, it's his favorite show to film. We found a way that we could go to museums with our homies. It's the best job ever.
I did just get to sit in an F4U Corsair, which is a longtime dream of mine. And like the Varnum Armory was amazing. The Air Defense Artillery Training Support Facility was so much fun. I've had a blast doing that show. That's a fact.
And let's not forget the most watched show on Pepperbox, Kinda Consensual Podcast with
Yes!
HLC, Angry
I love
Cops,
Kinda
Fat Electrician,
Consensual.
and Eli Double Tap, where they learn about the questionable medical circumstances of HLC and his family members. Honestly, I think people have learned way too much about you in that damn show, dude.
I try to relate to people, and for some reason, I'm very unrelatable.
You know what the best part
Yeah,
is?
I don't
No
know about that.
commercials ever. That means if a creator does like the shout out, this is brought to you by so and so. Those are all cut out. Those don't exist there. All the pop-up ads, those don't exist there. You can click the link right now in the description, and guess what? You get a 14-day free trial to check it out. You know, dip your toe in, see if you like it, touch your giblets a little bit. I know I do.
Okay, let's
Or if you're HOC, you know, dip his nuts into the ball water. I'm just saying, he laid the groundwork for it, or laid out his nuts as the case might be. I'm just basically an observer of fact that has been laid out, phrasing, by HLC himself. So I'm just saying. You don't have to necessarily dip your toe in, but you can certainly dip your nuts in, HLC.
wrap this up. We have news to go over.
Hundreds of episodes, dozens of shows, no commercials ever, and a 14-day free trial. Plus, I get to say things like
Gonna have to bleep that out, too. Well, except for the Pepperbox version. Oh, my God. Do I have to click that this was paid for ad? Because I didn't get paid for it. I just like, hey, this is pretty cool. People should check that out. I've literally never heard anyone complain about what's on Pepperbox, so you should check it out. All right, well, let's continue. America, do you think that it is such a good idea, yeah, to remove 5,000 of your soldiers from Germany? I mean, it's not really going to make much of a difference here.
I feel bad for those soldiers. Oh, God. I feel bad for them. So, like, soldiers that I have talked to always mention that Germany, Germany, God, what was that fucking pronunciation? Germany is, like, from what I have heard, is a sweetheart of a duty assignment. The U.S. troops loved getting orders to get stationed in Germany because it was just like a completely chill deployment. That Germany is a beautiful country. The beer flows like water. Like every soldier I've ever talked to has said that they would have loved to have gotten a Germany assignment. That's gonna piss off those soldiers. They were like, all right, I got the sweetheart duty station. After going fucking up. God damn it.
Plus, it will give me more area to expand my military. And I just want to make sure that we're not going to go back and forth on this. Yeah, Bossman said we're removing 5,000 troops. So I guess you guys are going to have to cover down on that and figure something out. I don't know, maybe tax your people more. I have no clue. You think 5,000 troops is really going to make a difference in my country? That's cute. Well, it's not just 5,000 troops. It's also
It's all their gear.
their paychecks and their families' paychecks.
Ah.
And that might have at least a little bit of an impact around some of the military installations.
Okay, a couple of you guys have said that you've been stationed in Germany. How much did soldiers stationed in Germany spend on the local economy? Do you think by pulling 5,000 troops, you think that's going to have a significant impact on the local economy around the military posts? Yeah, it'll have a lot of impact. Okay. depending on the location. Okay, fair. They spend a lot on schnitzel. Immense effect. Okay, a lot of you guys are saying that's going to have a pretty significant impact. Yeah, okay. All right. I guess well, you know what? If they could market themselves to the tourism industry, they might be able to get more tourists in there. Raven Knight, thank you for the prime. And oh my god, I've been so remiss. I'm so sorry. Molten Havoc and YouTube Nick, thank you both for the tier 1s. And Alacar, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. Sorry I missed that. I was really rolling on that last video and just, I couldn't stop. And so I completely neglected to thank you for it. But thank you guys very much.
I feel like the homeless population around military installations is going to go up with just a bunch of women holding cardboard signs, "Will strip for TRICARE." It sounds like America spent too much money on fighting Iran, and they have to try and consolidate it somewhere else.
Yeah, how about you go consolidate Grandpa? How about you have your mom consolidate Grandpa Buff's dick in her dried up coochie that he seems to love so much, Russia? How about you try that kind of consolidation?
Which may lead to Europe being less protected.
Yeah, well, just count your lucky stars that Grandpa Buff is using protection when he fucks your mom's Slavic special ed.
And I'm supposedly the big bad wolf. I have no interest in Germany.
Maybe you should design a stealth aircraft first.
What do you talk about? I have several stealth aircraft. You not hear of Su-57 and Su-75?
Yeah, we have. That's the exact fucking point. We have and continue to hear about them. The whole purpose of stealth aircraft is you're not supposed to see them and you're not supposed to hear them. That's the point of fucking stealth, you dumbass.
Well, that's a difference in definition. It's the same with when you say that we don't have any hypersonics, because we define hypersonic differently than you. By your definition, we have had hypersonics since quite literally the space program. But by our definition, you don't meet the minimum requirements for American stealth. See, in the United States, you have to have a reduction in radar cross-section of greater than 90% to be considered a stealth aircraft. The Su-57 does not have that, therefore it is classified as reduced visibility. So Russia, by American standards, does not have a definitionally stealth production aircraft. How does that make you feel?
Dude, you're like totally blowing my mind right now. And sometimes, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm like so stealth, I forget I exist.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Russia. It sounds like Western propaganda. And besides, with your drawdown of troops, if I decide to push into Europe, you can't come back in time.
He's really gonna lay this up for me, isn't he? Okay, sit down, Slavic special ed. Buff's gonna be pushing into your mom shortly, and I'll be waiting behind him with a strap on. Take sloppy seconds.
Mathematically, I can prove that that is incorrect. Nerd, just make it simple. At the current rate of capture in Ukraine, based off of public information and minus the losses you've experienced, it would take you roughly 3 decades to take just the Donbass region. So extending that all the way into Europe, as long as we can get there within about 250, 300 years, I think we're okay. You just say that, but Ukraine fight like coward. They violated the 3-day ceasefire that you negotiated during my Victory Day parade.
Fucking where?
You are so full of shit. It was still hot on the front line during that 3-day ceasefire. You were still hitting my people, and I agreed not to hit your Victory Day parade. And guess what? It wasn't hit. Look, Russia, the reason we can't really believe what you're saying is mainly, how do I put this gently?
Unlike your mom who lies on her back, you just lie constantly out of your fucking mouth. That work, Uncle Sam?
I literally said, how do I put this gently? And you went in the complete opposite direction of gently.
Which, thank
If
God.
I had $1.
Hey, boss man, we got a runner on the blockade over here in Iran. Can I take it?
I mean, yeah, if it's running the blockade and it's not responding, yeah.
But that is a civilian vessel. But that civilian vessel's leaving your port, Aladdin, which means it's target practice. You Americans are just pirates.
When Iran shoots at civilian vessels, it's protecting their freedom and their sovereignty. But when we say your vessels can't come through here and they don't listen and we shoot at them, we don't even hurt anybody. We just disable the vessel. We're the pirates. You know what? At this point, can we just start stealing the oil that we fucking take?
God.
We
No,
don't steal the
no.
oil? Why the fuck am I disabling these ships then? Like, seriously, I couldn't find anything on this on the internet. After we disable one of these vessels, I have no idea what happens to the oil on board. I feel like we should seize that shit, but nobody knows what happens to it.
Target identified. I can see it from a distance. You know I can't do nothing unless I get a hell yeah. No. Come on,
Oh,
let me get
poor
a hell
kid.
yeah. I'm closing the distance. It's now or never. No, I love you as much as every other American plane, but I'm not hyping you the fuck up just so you can get something
poor
that I've been
kid.
begging for. Come on, kid, don't be like that. Give me a hell yeah. I'm not gonna do it. Not this time.
You're being
Ted.
ridiculous. Hell yeah.
All right, too close for missiles. Switching to guns.
Oh, no.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
I've been avoiding commenting on this section because you know why, but god damn it, he literally pulled out the Jack Sparrow line. I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
Got him to stop though, didn't I?
I do love that after that happened, you had all the cope farms in the Middle East that are just like, Iran is winning because America is out of bombs and missiles. After we quite literally just did the combat equivalent of a 360 no-scope. We used a Vulcan cannon to disable the rudder on a cargo vessel from an F-18. Do you have any idea how bored you have to be in warfare to do that to an enemy vessel?
I know everyone's all pumped up off the combat right now, but at the time of me recording this, or us recording this, should I say us? That's fucking weird. Anyways, it is Mother's Day, so Russia, I have a poem for your mom.
Oh god.
Roses are red, the buff is gray. It's okay that your son is gay.
You shut up your mouth. You know that those people from the LGBT the plus QI, whatever, LGBT bullshit, they get their asses beaten. We do not tolerate that bullshit here in Mother Russia. We need to
Yeah.
add C to that acronym for canards.
Look, man,
For
I
God's
get
sake.
it. I get it. You know, that's prosecuted in your country. So you're in
Yeah.
an armored closet. I don't know.
Let's continue to try and probe. I need 3
Hey, Chelsea, I'm pretty sure Buff is already doing plenty of probing for you. You don't have any concerns on that nature. Okay? And Sketchy, thank you for the tier 1.
destroyer volunteers.
For what, boss?
I need 2
Here we go. Thank you
destroyer
for the prime.
volunteers.
Ah, nuts. I should have known that was coming.
I need you guys to sail through the strait and prove that it's safe. Just be safe.
Oh, this is actually a fun tasking. Okay, I'm good with that, boss. Let's go on through.
Tell
Okay.
my forces to sink those ships. Iran will not be played with.
What you
Uh-oh.
whispering about over there, buddy?
Oh,
Oh,
nothing.
God.
You'll see.
Would you look at that? We got a welcoming committee. All units, battle stations, battle stations, battle stations. We got vampires.
You guys are perfectly welcome to defend yourselves.
Oh, I'm about to self-defense the shit out of Iran.
Yes. Keep hitting them. Aha! We got one.
No, you didn't.
Well, we got close.
No, you didn't.
What the fuck happened?
But you could imagine what it would be like if we did. Some of us can. The only
yes.
thing I have question about is how much of your desert would become grass.
Now, Iran, seeing that you can't do anything
Oh.
to me, I sent over my 14-point peace plan. And, just mull it over. Get me a response whenever you're ready. Until then, the bomb
No, I think that's the only reason why the country still stands is because Iran did not, in actuality, touch the boats. They attempted to touch the boats. They did not succeed in touching the boats, which is probably the only reason why that hasn't happened yet.
Will continue. Well, I mean, we're technically in a ceasefire right now, but we say ceasefire and then shoot at each other. I mean, honestly, it's a tactic Israel's used for a long time. I can't believe it took me this long to pick it up.
We will be sending our response through Pakistan. At the time of us recording this, we don't know what's in the proposal. We know what America has asked for. We don't know what Iran has said. But given that the IRGC is notoriously stubborn and unintelligent, probably not good. I'm getting quite tired of the debauchery that's happening in the Strait of Hormuz. The United Kingdom is preparing a vessel.
Wait. Debauch? You don't know what that word means, do you? You don't actually know what debauchery actually means, do you? That's not debauchery. Okay? Now, if the bolts were engaged in raucous fucking 24 hours a day, cool. Then I'd say yes, you are game on with debauchery. This is not debauchery. Beans on falafel. As someone that likes to herald themselves as the champions of the English language, I would have expected you to know the difference. Okay? Fucking seriously, dude. Like, crack a fucking dictionary. Your own if you have to.
To go down there and possibly help secure freedom of navigation.
A vessel? You gotta pump up those numbers, man. Those are rookie numbers. Like a carrier strike group at least.
I'm not helping
They don't
you
have one.
or him.
They probably don't have a carrier strike group. The UK doesn't really have anything in terms of a navy that they could send down there. Most of their boats are under maintenance or being retrofitted. They don't have anything to fucking send. They sure as fuck don't have a carrier strike group that they can send down there. I think at present they've got like one fucking sub, and then I think they've got like a couple of what would be, whatever they classify their destroyers as, and I think they have a couple of whatever they're classified as their cruisers are. The rest of them are all in dry dock or something getting fixed or fucking retrofitted. They don't have anything right now.
I'm just tired of this bullshit. When a ship goes through there and is attacked by Iran, you say, oh, it's not American or Israeli, so I guess I don't care about it, when the rest of us do. You started this entire fucking quagmire of bullshit.
You know, if you were with me from the drop, I would be protecting your ships as well, but...
Fod?
Yeah, better late than never, I suppose. They don't know what's going on over there. They're all decentralized because I kind of killed all their leadership, so you just got a bunch of idiot warlords over there that are throwing everything they have, so just be aware of that. They don't even know who's in charge right now.
Well, now the rest of the world can be concerned about this hantavirus that's on this ship that is now being pumped into all of our countries.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for this to go fucking crazy. The whole hantavirus thing. I'm just waiting for this to be used as an excuse for basically COVID Part 2. Hantavirus is basically it's a virus that I forget what it came from. Because it goes from, I forget what animal, because there's transmission from animal to human. I forget what animal it is. There was like, is it rats? Okay, I could not recall what animal it jumps from. Yeah, so it comes from rats. It was on like a cruise ship or something, that there were several cases on the cruise ship. It's not detectable for like a week or two. Yeah, it's actually low transmittability. This is nothing new, but because post-COVID, anything would be, because we're post-COVID, this is not the first time we've heard about some kind of new virus, like going, holy shit, it's a virus. And everybody's like, all the dumbasses are gearing up for COVID 2.0 or something. Like, this is just the latest one. We've got the hantavirus on this one where I think there's literally, I think, only a handful of cases. Now, unfortunately, the hantavirus is fatal, and a couple people have supposedly died from it, but it is a low transmittability, far less transmittable than COVID was. But this is also not the first time. Yeah, we've had other like viruses. There was like, wasn't there a whole thing not too long ago, like a couple years ago, where it was like, polio is coming back or some bullshit like that. That supposedly polio was coming back, and I think there was what was it? There was another one that was more transmittable. That maybe it was the monkeypox I was thinking of. That was like more transmittable than the hantavirus, but it was still not all that transmittable. Like it's like all of these are nothing burgers, but because people are so particularly in certain positions, or yeah, they like every time there's every time there's a detection of a new like non-standard virus, let me put it this way, like especially like the corporate medias are all like, oh my god, there's a virus outbreak, holy shit, there's a virus outbreak, and it's like 5 fucking people. It's like ever since COVID, you basically have the corporate media that is just waiting for that moment where they can start screaming, aha, it's COVID 2.0. We knew this was gonna happen, and it's not. This is all bullshit. It's like a small little hot cluster that will go the fuck away. And the people that are just chopping at the bit to try and start tamping down on people's rights, they're all in the name of medical science, are just like sitting there like rubbing their hands together with every news story that comes out like this, going, all right, we can lock everybody down again, and they can't, because it's like literally just a tiny hot cluster that goes away within a week and nothing ever comes with it. This is just the latest version of it. The media basically picked up on this. It sounds neat. The hantavirus, it sounds like coronavirus. So they're like, oh, we can blast this all over our headlines and terrify everybody. And maybe if we terrify everybody, they'll go into lockdown again. And no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work anymore. At this stage, people like, you talk about some kind of a virus, and people are just going to go, I don't fucking care. We're not playing this game again. Fuck off. So at this point, the majority of people just like, it doesn't matter. You can spew the shit all you want. Nobody's going to care. It's not going to hurt us. You're not going to trick us again. Fuck off. If only it was the hentai virus. If it was the hentai virus, I'd be the first in line to get infected, okay? I would fucking elbow my way through crowds. I would lay people the fuck out to get to the head of the line to get the hentai virus. Abso-fucking-lutely I would. Hell yes.
Fuck that. I ain't going back into masking up. I didn't even wear a condom during fucking COVID. Fuck you.
Now, I've looked into this, and a lot of it is sensationalizing. A lot of the news
Yes,
is
it
just
is.
talking about how awful this thing is. No, I'm not a virologist. I encourage you to get your information from someone who is. But I will say, this illness didn't just
I'm already
magically
infected with the hentai virus.
So what? I'm a fucking carrier and a spreader.
appear on this boat. Do you know where it comes from? South America, which is land. And it's managed not to come all the way across the entire planet when it was already on land.
Yeah.
And as long as we maintain quarantine procedures for the individuals coming off of that boat, we should all be fine.
I'm immune.
Kid, no one's immune to the virus, as far as I know.
You're telling me that virus is gonna waltz into my body, see the way my brain is hardwired, and then go toe-to-toe with rabies and win?
Ironically enough, that's actually that was once upon a time a legit strat in ancient times. Where people would get a virus infection and it would be counteracted with rabies. Like in sort of like a testing scenario. It was like a wild virus. Like people would get infected with wild viruses, and they would basically use like small like they would use rabies as a means of like counteracting these viruses. It's fucking crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy that what they used to do back in the ancient times to just basically just play to basically play mad scientists. Yeah, they make the viruses fight, and apparently sometimes it fucking works. Sometimes basically fighting a virus with another virus, it can fucking work sometimes. That's the crazy part.
Not me. I got a Flintstone gummy I took back in the 90s that I think is built like the Incredible fucking Hulk. We have amended our constitution here in North Korea.
Oh shit! Everyone break out your bingo boards. He's already outlawed.
Oh,
blue
I heard about
jeans,
this.
Hot dogs. I don't know what else. What is it this
No,
time?
I heard about this. I know
No,
what
we
to
have
say.
made it so that if our supreme leader is
Uh-huh. Hi, Celestium. Hello, welcome in. Hi, Beams. How you doing? Celestium, I heard about your comic. Congratulations, Celestium. Congratulations on your comic. I'm very happy for you. I hope it does wonderfully. Celestium, is it live now? Is the comic live right now? I'm thinking it's on Hulu Market? I'm guessing based on what you put on Twitter earlier. Not yet. Okay. When is it going live? Just so we can let everybody in chat know in case they're interested. When is it expected to go live? Do we have a date for that yet? Yes, for those of you who don't know, our good friend Celestian is doing Celestian, correct me if I'm characterizing this wrong, but basically like a Christian lore comic book. Yourself, I believe, like your model, your stream persona, so to speak. There's like a Christian lore comic book. It's coming out in June. Okay, fantastic. So be on the lookout. I believe if I'm correct, it's going to be on Uwu Market. So if you are interested, you got to get me in it. What do you mean what do you mean put me in it? You're gonna put me in your comic book? It'll be on Patreon for free. Ah, okay. Okay, so it's going to be on Patreon. It's going to be on Celestium's Patreon for free. Okay, I thought based on your Twitter post that it was going to go up on Hulu Market. Oh, Celestium, that'd be so sweet of you. I would be very honored if you wanted to put me in the comic book. Thank you very much. Does Celestium know that I got adopted? I don't know. I'm thinking so because I made the Twitter post about it. So, yeah, Celestium knows. She commented on my Twitter post. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Celestium. Thank you very much. And I do hope you had a great stream tonight. I do. Okay. Oh, goodness. Well, Raiders, welcome in. We're at the tail end of HLC's latest video. He's about to discuss a change to North Korea's constitution. Have a good night, Celestium. Thank you for the raid again. Thank you very much. So, yeah, he's about to discuss the latest change to North Korea's constitution. So let's take a listen to what they changed it to. I already know what it's been changed to. I saw the story about this earlier.
No, we have made it so that if our supreme leader is captured or killed, we immediately respond with nuclear force.
I can't prove it, but I think this is my fault.
No, you're right, Uncle Sam. I can smell it. That's fear. I would say food cooking, but, communist.
They don't have so...
It is not fear. We are prepared to defend ourselves and our supreme leader.
Yet, does North Korea even have nuclear weapons? I want to say that they, like maybe they've got, dirty bombs, but I'm pretty sure that they don't have, actual launchable nuclear weapons. For God's sake, their missile, their rockets. Yeah, exactly. Their rockets and their medium, I think the most they have is medium range. At this point, they have a nuclear weapons program? Okay. They might have the program, but I don't think they have the delivery method. Because at this point, I think the most that they have is medium-range ballistic missiles and they suck. Half the time they don't work right. So they don't have they don't have a delivery system in place whatsoever. So it's bad that they have access to nuclear material to make nuclear weapons, but they don't have any way of hitting the United States with them. Yeah, they can hit Japan or like Asia, but they can't hit the US. They don't have the range to hit they don't have the range to hit the US. So it's not that it's much of a threat to the US. Granted, it's a threat to Asia, but that's about it at this point.
2026 is the year of the yoinkening. We took down Maduro. We took out, well, I guess the Mexican government actually took out that cartel leader. We've wiped out all the leadership in the IRGC, and you just happened to amend your constitution to be like, look, if they come after me, just fucking nuke them.
Luckily for us, your missiles suck. That's
Yeah.
dead serious. Like they have
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
they're
of them.
terrible.
They're just not very good. And I mean, they can
Nope.
hit around them. They can hit Japan, South Korea, I mean,
Eh,
China, maybe up into Russia. Like, I mean, yes, they're bordering Russia, but like I'm
It's
saying, like
questionable.
closer to the Aleutian Islands and stuff. But hitting mainland USA, nope. He's had nukes for a long time. His missiles just suck ass.
I mean, it
Okay,
doesn't
so he
really
has had nukes for a long time.
deter us, really. If we wanted to come take Kim Jong-un, all we'd have to do is, like, on the nuclear button launch pad, leave behind, like, a box of donuts. Everyone will forget that the dude ever existed.
North Korea is a place of honor, integrity. We have rules that people follow.
Yes. Follow the rules or face the wall.
get shot.
Go to a more or less a concentration camp. Then you call them
Oh,
labor
if you're
camps, but they're
lucky.
really just death camps.
Yeah.
Or you'll just magically disappear one day. Anyways, so McDonald's. This is a weird one. I decided to add it in here. McDonald's by 2032 is going to discontinue having fountain drinks, self-serve fountain drinks in their lobbies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we talked about this. Why? And gee, I wonder why they're taking out the self-service fountain drinks. I won't go into it too heavily. We have discussed this extensively. Yeah, be pissed about all you want, but you know who you should be pissed at? You should be pissed at all of the thieves that are coming into McDonald's and stealing all of the beverages and not receiving punishment for it. They go in there, they basically drain the tanks of all the syrup and carbonated water because nobody stops them. McDonald's don't stop them. The police don't stop them. They go in there. You got guys coming in on bikes, filling up full-blown 2 liters, like multiple bottles of 2 liters, and they suffer no fucking consequences whatsoever. Gee, is anybody fucking You can't even get fucking ketchup in a lot of these McDonald's without going to the counter that's got bulletproof glass in front of it saying, hey, can I have a packet of ketchup? You can't get fucking silverware. You can barely get fucking napkins now. Is anyone at all surprised that now that these self-serve soda fountains are going the fuck away because you got a bunch of fucking thieving animals that are constantly going into these McDonald's and stealing fucking everything while simultaneously destroying the interiors of these restaurants? Is anybody fucking... I'm telling you. He claimed it was by when? Hang on.
I decided to add it in here. McDonald's by 2030.
Yeah. By 2032, they're going to be by 2032, all of their self-serve drink fountains are going to be gone. You know what else is going to be gone by 2032? Literally the dining section of every fast food restaurant in America. Okay? By 2032, every single fast food restaurant is going to be takeaway only. There will be 0 dining. You will have 3 fucking employees working it. You will not even talk to an employee when you order. You're going to order from a digital menu board. You'll pick up your food from a bulletproof glass with a slot that they can stick the food through. Otherwise, you're going to be able to get it to drive-through, and that's it. In-person dining will go the fuck away. I imagine they might not even have seats outside the building for people to dine. It's like, this is going to happen by 2032. This is the route that it's going to happen. Why? Because not only will it eliminate theft for the most part, it's going to eliminate the need for employees. So now instead of needing to have roughly a dozen employees on premises at any given time to make sure that the dining area is taken care of, the front counter is taken care of, the kitchen's taken care of, the cleaning's taken care of, the drive-thru's taken care of, now they only need 3 fucking people because they're going to be because people won't be talking to a person to place their order. They're going to be doing it from a digital message board, and then you're going to have basically one employee working the kitchen making all the food, and then maybe one person handing it out through the drive-thru and one person handing it out at the counter, and that's it. So you're going to need 3, maybe 4 employees if they're feeling generous. And even then, like the ordering through the drive-thru, they're already working on fucking AI to do the drive-thru ordering. So it's like you're not even going to need people to be able to even talk to the customers when they're placing orders to the drive-thru. And this is not just McDonald's. This is going to happen to literally every fast food restaurant in the United States, probably Canada too. Because not only is it going to save them money by reducing theft, they're going to be able to reduce the amount of people that they need to pay to be on site. Trust me, the losing the self-serve beverage machines by 2032 is the least of everybody's fucking problems right now. The absolute least.
2 is going to discontinue having fountain drinks, self-serve fountain drinks in their lobbies. And they cited, quote,
oh, and by the way, people are acting like, oh my God, they're taking away self-service drink. Guess what? Self-service drink stations in McDonald's has only been around for, I want to say 20 years. No, they didn't cite theft as an excuse. They basically cited changing customer habits, which is code for theft. They didn't outright say it was theft. But yeah, it's like they've only had the self-service beverage stations at McDonald's for maybe around 20 years. Prior to that, they didn't exist. If you wanted to get your refill, you actually had to go up to the counter and ask an employee to refill your drink. And you know what usually happened? They would actually give you a fresh cup to refill your drink. Because now what's happening a lot is one of the things, in addition to basically people just going in and filling up 2 liters and shit, you'll get the thieves that'll go up, say, hey, can I get a cup for water? The employee will give them a cup, and what do? They get everything but water. It's total going away. Is it 30 years? Okay, 30 years. Okay, so 30 years. So it's only been around for 30 years. And before that, it was always the employees that did it for you.
Where is it at? I have it here. Ah, there we go. Changing consumer habits.
Yep.
Oh, that's
translation
a good
theft.
one. I like that. Hey, did you guys hear that the other day changing consumer habits stole my bike?
No, I don't think that's
Yep.
what they meant.
Oh, yeah, they
Oh,
did.
it's
you guys
full
hear that
fuck yeah, it
Changing
is.
Consumer Habits down the street just got himself a new Hellcat?
Please stop.
Do you think we could abbreviate it, CCH? Like, hey guys,
Yeah.
CCH needs some Newports from the corner store. You want anything?
I don't understand what Grandpa's talking about.
Oh, you're too young, kid.
Oh, he's making fun of the blacks.
No, I'm not, kid.
Oh,
Changing consumer habits is not a skin color. It's a mentality.
True. 100% correct. He is 100% correct about that. This does not, and people are going to make this about race. They are. But it has nothing to do with it. Buff is exactly correct right there. It is always about the mentality. He is absolutely correct. And that's how it's always been. It has always been about them. It's never been about color. Everything that we've been talking about, whenever we talk about these thieves, these freaking animals that come in and just destroy everything, you never say a skin color. It's always a culture. It's always a mentality. That's why I say the hood rats. Because guess what? There are hood rats of every kind of ethnicity. There's white hood rats, there's black hood rats, there's Hispanic hood rats, there's Asian hood rats, there's Indian hood rats. It doesn't matter. It's not skin color. It's literally mentality and culture. That is, but everybody conveniently forgets about that because they always try to pull the fucking racism card because it's so much easier for them because they can just scream racism and they'll get their loyal dogs to perk up and go, whoop, racism, racism, racism. when it never is racism. 9 times out of 10, it's never been racism. But they can't accept that because they have to virtue signal 24/7. And Naga Ouroboros, thank you for the tier 1.
Like, I would argue that the, Cash Me Outside girl, she's definitely changing consumer habits.
Okay, that was a fun HLC react. I like that. That was beautiful.